Good. Well, before we get started, I just kind of want to go over why you're here today. In your initial evaluation, I saw that you were having problems with naming objects. Most importantly, with objects that you know and that I know you know.
Yeah.
So that's why today I kind of want to go over some word retrieval strategies.
Okay.
And have you ever heard of word retrieval strategy before?
Not really.
No?
I have tried, I suppose, but
Well, let me just, tell you what it is.
yeah.
Word retrieval strategies are usually activities that help activate the part of your brain that is blocking the your ability to name objects.
Okay.
So, and in your case, the objects that you do know. So, do you have any questions before we get started?
No, ready.
No? All right. Well, what I have here is a word retrieval strategy. It's called semantic feature analysis.
Okay.
And it really helps kind of break down specific characteristics of a word. So it may be easier for you to figure out after naming all the characteristics, like the little details of it, to maybe like make you remember and kind of like put the word together.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just go over, do like a little, let me start out with it first,
Okay.
just to tell you like how it works.
Yeah.
So these are some picture cards. And they have a couple of pictures on it, but we're going to point to one. So how you would do this is you would look at the first picture, which is a cat here. And then on the sheet you have 6 different characteristics. One's property, location, action, association, group, and use.
Okay.
And here I have written underneath certain little phrases that you can say to yourself to remember exactly, what is property. So it's what does it look like? So it can help you really like try and figure out, cat, what does it look like for property? So for this one, it's a cat. And for the property, what does it look like? Well, this cat is black and white. So you can write black and white. For location, you can ask, where would you find it? Where do you usually find a cat? In the home, house. It's in my home. The action, what does it do? Meows. Association, how can you relate to it? Well, I can relate to it because my aunt used to have a cat named Snowball. So I can write Snowball. The group, what does it belong to? So category of an animal. And then use. What do you use it for? Usually you use a cat for a pet. So, like a pet. And then after you have written down in each box, you can kind of put it together if you're having trouble trying to figure out what this object is. And hopefully when you read all out and you use this technique, you can come up with the word cat.
Okay. Cool.
Simple enough?
Yeah.
Kind of? All right, are you ready to give it a shot?
Sure.
All right. Here's a sheet for you.
Thank you.
And a pencil. So we're going to try this one.
Okay. I know what it is.
Yeah.
So I go up to.
Yeah, we're going to start off with property. We'll
Okay.
make it simple. We'll just do this one. So a question to help you figure out, what do you consider the characteristic of a property? You can ask yourself this question that's written right here. So
What does it look like?
what does it look like? So what does the baby look like?
Little.
All right. And the location, where would you find it?
In a home.
Okay. The next one is action.
Prize.
Association, how can you relate to it?
I was one.
Okay. I think we all were.
I also have a nephew who's baby.
And then group, what does it belong to? Do you know what?
Human.
Okay. what would you use this picture for?
Just a family member?
Okay. All right, so we've written down the property, location, action, association, group, and use.
Mm-hmm.
And you asked yourself all these questions
Mm-hmm.
and written down the characteristic for it.
Yeah.
So now reading all these 6, what is this after?
Baby.
Yeah, good job. All right,
Oh, I like it.
so we'll do another one. How are you feeling so far?
Good.
Good?
Yeah,
All right.
I like this.
So let's do this one right here. Let's ask yourself, what does it look like?
Stripes.
All right. Different colors, green, yellow,
Mhm.
pink.
Colorful.
Where would you find these? Would you find them outside?
Inside.
Yeah.
Or- yeah.
Inside. Now for action. What does it do? What do you,
Keep your feet warm.
yes, good job. And dry.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we can ask ourselves, what can you ask yourself right there?
How can I relate to it?
Mm-hmm.
I wear them.
Okay, good job. And then, what type of group does it belong to? Would you say that something you can, is it food? Can you eat it?
No.
Is it,
Clothes.
yes, good job. And then for use, what do we use them for?
It's kind of the same as the action. Keep
Mhm.
your feet warm,
warm.
or dry.
And you wear them.
Mm-hmm. So,
Great.
now I put them all together.
Yeah, you put all these together.
They're socks.
Yeah, good job. It's a nice little helpful
Yeah.
tip, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so would you think about another one?
Sure.
One more maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's try this one here.
Okay.
So let's start back up that property.
Mm-hmm.
What is its shape? What is it shaped like? Is it a square? Is it,
Like an oval.
okay. And then where would you find it?
In the water.
Yes. And then what does it do?
Swim.
And then how can you relate to it for association?
I had one when I was little.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's cute.
I can't think of the name of it. Not the name of the animal.
Your pet.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have to go that route. So
No,
let's think of a different way that maybe you can figure this out.
Okay.
So you used to have one,
Mm-hmm.
and let's go back up here. So it's shaped as oval.
Mm-hmm.
The location, you find it in water,
Mm-hmm.
and it swims. So you can relate to it, but you can't think of its name. What's another way that you could relate to it as?
I like to swim.
Okay. And then what does it belong to? What kind of group?
An animal.
Okay, good. I think we should be sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And then what do we use it for? What did you use it for?
Pet.
A pet. Good job. All right, so I know we can't think right now of the name, but
Mhm.
just in general, using our 6 characteristics,
Mhm.
what do you think this object is called?
It swims in the water. It's an animal that
Animal.
swims in the water.
Mm-hmm.
I had one as a pet.
And you like to swim.
Yeah. Is it a fish?
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Well, I think you did very good today.
Thank you. Thank you for teaching me how to find my words.
Did you like that activity?
I did.
You did?
Mhm.
Would you use it at home maybe?
Yeah, I
On
think
your own
so.
time?
Yeah, just thinking about other ways to kind of describe what I'm thinking about that I can't even say.
Yeah. Well, good. I'm glad you like that activity. The more we practice, the better we'll get. So it was very nice to meet you.
Thank you.
And
Nice
I loved
to
our
meet you.
session.
You too. Thank you very much.
Have a good day.
You